Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Digital Media Sync. Today is Tuesday, the 18th, and it's almost 9:30. I realize we started a little bit late. StreamYard was having a bit of a problem, but we fixed that. Um, Today, I'm super excited because we're bringing Celeste Tapia back from the New Haven Free Public Library, and the New Haven Free Public Library has um, a new tool in its digital toolbox, a new platform, LinkedIn Learning. So we're going to talk about that today. So I'm just going to go right ahead and bring Celeste on, and then I'll talk about what's happening the rest of the week. All right, so welcome. Welcome
Hi, happy
back.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy New
Has,
Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year too. It's good to be back and thank you for the introduction. And like you said, I work in at the New Haven Free Public Library in Ives Square. I'm a library technical assistant and I will be here today with you sharing this. It's actually not a new tool. We used to
Oh,
have
that's
it
right.
formerly called lynda.com.
That's
But
right.
now it's LinkedIn Learning. So we're gonna go through the whole platform and hopefully, um, if you have any questions or anybody has questions, I can answer them. And otherwise, we're gonna be here at the library anytime to help. Yep,
Yep. And I'm going to keep an eye on the comment section. So we're both on Facebook Live and on YouTube.
sounds good.
So please feel free to type any questions or comments you have in the comment section. And then, so for now, I'm going to add the screen. So we'll do that,
Okay.
and I'm going to make you the main presenter in this case. And I think we're ready to go.
Okay. All right. So let me change my screen here. Everybody can see the website, the New Haven Free Public Library. So as usual, I'm gonna show you first how we can get in. And I like to show these two ways. And then later on you can just bookmark the website, but it's very important that you come in from the library website. And that's pretty much for all the databases that we have. So these two ways, the first way I'm going to show you is where all the e-resources are. So if you go in the main menu where it says, how do I? And then under research, you click in e-resources. We will find all the different databases that they can be organized by subject, A to Z. And then here, these other ones, ebooks, movies, and more. So you probably can find them in both of the categories, but we obviously see it here, so we're just gonna click here and go straight to the platform. So this is one way to get in to LinkedIn Learning. The other way is through the digital toolbox. That was an initiative that we had with Ives Square about a year ago, close to 2 years already. Where we feature all the databases that are important for businesses, creatives, and nonprofits. So if I go to For You, I'm gonna go back to the homepage so I nobody gets confused. So this is a homepage, and then I'm gonna go for You, and then I'm gonna click in Ives Square. That will bring us to kind of like the main page of Ives Square, where we feature other things as well. I just wanna do a quick mention. We have the open applications for Make to Sell right now.
That's right.
Um, we're gonna be running the second cohort, so I'm encouraging entrepreneurs that if they want to apply, just click here in this link that you can find the application here. So I don't want to go too much out of track, but I did want to mention that.
Yeah, and we should definitely mention it again at the end. I'm really excited about the second cohort.
I know. It's a easy application. It's a little bit more um, deep than the first one, but again, there is time until January 28th. So I'm encouraging people to apply. And if they have questions, again, please call us or email us or come to the library, and we can maybe help you. So there's other things. Here is a EIR CIR where Julia is actually our EIR, entrepreneur in residence.
I am.
Yes. And then here is where we feature all the digital databases, online databases for businesses and creatives needs. So I'm going to click there. And like I mentioned, it used to be called Linda, formerly called lynda.com. We then it switched to LinkedIn Learning. We have it down for several months, and now we're happy that we have it back. So here it is, LinkedIn Learning. I'm gonna click in Learn More. So this is the difference if you go from the e-resources that you don't get too much information about it, but here in our digital toolbox page, we feature each database with more information. So this is, again, you can achieve personal and professional goals. You can learn creative techniques, technical skills, business. There is like three main categories in LinkedIn Learning, and those are business, creativity, and technology. But you can find like these thousands of courses that we can do there. Who is it for? For entrepreneurs, creatives, nonprofits, and those looking to build new skills. The difference also, like every other database, is gonna be usually with the library card. There is also some databases that you only can access from the library, like the IP here at the library. But again, if you guys have questions, just contact us and we can help you to access to the database. So I'm gonna click here, access to LinkedIn Learning. And again, I'm back to the same page. So I'm gonna click here, get started, but I want you to pay attention really quick here on the bar in the URL that it says NHFPL. So it can happen that you maybe wanna access really quick to LinkedIn Learning and it's gonna bring you to just a regular website. And then you will need to put the library ID, and the library ID is at NHFPL. And I want to make a point on that because there is also an app. I'm really phone person that I try to do everything with my phone. I have my email list, the calendar, everything. So I just want to show you really quick. I don't know if you have my face or just the screen of the...
Oh, I have your face and my face in the screen.
Okay, so I'm going to show you my phone really quick.
Oh,
yes.
You want me to switch it over for a second?
Yeah, just for a second so I can show you.
Here we go.
I feel like the app is also, it has a lot of value. If you don't have time to just be in the computer, I like to also listen like a lot of audiobooks and things like that when I'm driving. And because there's video based, but you can also listen to it, the app has a lot of value. So I'm gonna show you it's like you click on the app and it's gonna give you the same, I don't know what happened. Okay, I show you really quick. So it's gonna give you the same quality on videos and sound, and you can listen in your own pace. So if you have questions, also logging in. And the difference on this one is that it's gonna ask you for your library ID, or it's gonna link to your LinkedIn account. So if you wanna log in just through LinkedIn Learning from the library, you had to add the library ID that I was saying. I hope that wasn't confusing, but if you have questions, again, reach to me.
Yep. Just reach out to Celeste, or if you have questions while you're watching right now, go ahead and ask the questions.
Yes.
In the comments. And actually, I'm putting some of the instruction that you just gave into the comment section.
Yes. So that's the only detail, the library ID, if you logging in from other place that is not the library website. And if you want to use the app, which I love the app. Anyways, say it again.
And now I want to get the app.
I know. It's, and I mean, that's it. Now when we start navigating the platform, you're gonna see that there is some videos that they're like, I don't know, 30 minutes or courses for 30 minutes, and you get your certificate and everything. And it's like, okay, I can do that course on the drive from work, like to home. And it's like, okay, I achieve another training, another course, and it's kind of nice.
We're gonna have another obsession now.
Exactly, yes. All right, so here in LinkedIn Learning, after I click from Access LinkedIn Learning from the website, I'm gonna click Get Started, and because it's already connected to the New Haven Free Public Library, it's gonna ask me to add my library card and my PIN. Now, for those that have library card holders from New Haven, the PIN is something new that we established, and the PIN are the 4 last digits of the library card, and that's for everybody. So that's a question that it might come often. Oh,
I'm gonna put the screen back up big, the share screen.
yes.
And I'm putting the instructions about the library card and the PIN number.
Yes. All right. So I've been running through this problem a couple times also with my phone, that sometimes the video doesn't load, but when I reload here, it gets back to the platform.
There we go. Okay.
So don't close it or get, oh no, it's not working. Just reload it and it will work. I need to ask why is that happening, but I'm not sure if it's like the internet, the browser, my phone. So I just you just need to reload and it will work again. Okay, so we're here. If you're starting from first time, it's gonna give you some categories and some different topics that you can pick and start setting up your profile, like with the stuff that you like. In my case, I already start using LinkedIn Learning, so it's already on the home page. But if you're starting from zero, like if you're starting login today, you're gonna see those topics and you're gonna choose all the ones you want. Again, doesn't mean that you can change it later, but it's gonna help you to kind of navigate the platform. Okay, so I'm gonna start from here, from where it says browse. And see, it's again saying that is not you, give us another chance. So it's just I didn't notice it like the last time I was there. So
I just asked a question. What are some topics you would be interested in? Because I know I see Gabriella here. Gabby, she said, that's really cool. I want all the things. There's so many topics, right?
I know. Okay, so exactly. And as I said, there is like 3 main topics, some main categories: business, creative, and technology. But then when you go to business topics, there is many, like human resources, career development, finance and accounting, marketing. And then let's say I choose this one, finance and accounting, and then I click here where it says show all. And I hope doesn't give me the little sad face.
Yeah, so Joel had reminded us that it started as lynda.com, and the library had it available as lynda.com for a bit, right? And then it switched over to LinkedIn Learning.
Yes.
Or LinkedIn scooped it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, it's taking a little bit. Let me refresh the page if it's maybe that working. Okay, let me try again. Show all. Okay, perfect. So now I went just specific to business and a little bit more deep, finance and accounting. It gives you a little bit overview of like what are the skills related to accounting, bookkeeping for small businesses or personal finance, discover key finance concepts, and learn to use software such as Excel, Quicken, or QuickBooks. And then here you can just start like looking at the different courses that you can find. And sometimes you can find different the same topic, but with different people teaching the same course, like Excel, for example.
Wow. Look at
Yeah.
all that. That's
I
all in
just
accounting.
exactly, and it's really interesting, and I mean, it's really cool. I'm not gonna click in any video so far because I wanna show you more things, but I wanna just take a moment and show you a little bit of the design on how you can actually find the courses and the names and stuff. Something that I like is here you can see how long it will take you. So again, if you want to achieve something really quick, like maybe finishing accounting for managers in 32 minutes because you have some time, you
Yeah.
can. But if you want to have something that is going to take you a little bit longer and you want to plan for it, and like for example this one takes 6 hours and 47 minutes, so it gives you right away then how long it's going to take you to accomplish this course. The other thing that I like too is that it says either course or learning path, so this one is like that's because it's a little bit more intense.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is when was updated or when was published. So you can have a little bit of sense, okay, is this up to date? Is maybe a little bit out of date? For the most part, everything is new. There are some stuff that is older, but it depends on the topic. I mean, some communication skills or some management techniques that not change. So it's not about thinking if it's something from 2015 or 2016. And then there is other skills that you're going to be learning with a course that gives you like keywords or tags, personal finance, income tax, and also the number of learnings that they already took this course. And that's kind of nice because it gives you, oh my God, like this has over 100,000 learners. I might take this one. Like,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
if you don't want to take it right away or you don't want to click on the video, you can also save it on the side. And then here there is other things like added to a collection, and I'm gonna show you that in just a second.
So you can have a video collection where you can start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
No, it's that. I mean,
You're
it's
not
really
going to see
nice.
me for days.
Yes. Another thing that I like to do a lot is okay. So here they found in just finance and accounting about 254 results. Now we can actually filter that by type, content by, time to complete, level, or apply all filters or reset it. So for instance, again, if I wanna have something that is gonna be just about an hour and I wanna and I mean some people like to set these type of goals on like, okay, I'm gonna learn something new every day or every other day. You can set up these goals by maybe using the time to complete. So like 30 to 60 minutes. And I'm gonna click show results. Oh, okay. That's the only thing. It's like you had to click it twice sometimes. Can you hear me? Probably you there.
I can hear you.
Okay,
Took
I didn't
myself
hear
off
you
the
for a
screen
second. So I was like, you left me.
because I wanted people to be able to see how to
No,
get in.
it's
So I
okay.
took myself off the screen and I was like, oh no, that means my audio goes away too. But yes,
Okay.
we can hear you
Okay.
perfectly.
No, okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, again. So I put this filter 30 to 60 minutes. Now I went from 254 to 75 courses, and I can like look at different things. I'm gonna check here type, it's only courses in this case, content by, all the content that is right here is by LinkedIn Learning, the level. So if I wanna go beginner, intermediate, or advanced, let's say I do beginner, and I had to refresh. Okay. 37. So now it's a little bit more manageable about like, okay, what can I choose instead of just going crazy with like over 200 courses just in finance and accounting. Any questions? No. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. So we did
Oh,
this.
give me 1 second. There were no questions as of yet, but we had somebody say that they needed to get a new library card. So can we just take a little tangent to talk
Of course.
just how to get a new library card? That's all.
Okay, so the only thing that you need to get a new library card, if you're a resident of New Haven, you just can come to the library. You're gonna fill up a form, and then you need a piece of mail with the address of New Haven, and that's how you get a library card.
So
If you had a library card in the past and you just need to renew it, maybe expire, same thing. And if you are a resident from another city, another town, you can maybe get into the system, and I'm pretty sure you can also, I'm not sure if you can use LinkedIn Learning from another town. I will need to ask that. Yeah.
all right, so we'll check on that.
Yes,
Okay,
but for New Haven residents, everybody can access to LinkedIn Learning.
Okay, I'm going to pop myself back off screen again.
Okay. All right, so we went through here through browse. I just want to give you a little bit overview to show you. Well, we saw the business topics. I'm going to click here in creative. Yeah, I see that it's a little bit slow today, my computer. Sorry about that. I will check what's going on. Okay, it's not going to creative. Okay, but again, you're gonna see the main topics, and then you're gonna see subcategories. And same thing for technology. I went through technology. So in technology, you can see cloud computing, data science, database management, mobile development, IT help desk. So many, many things. And then on this bottom, you can, on software, you can find things by like the keyword or the tags. And then here there is some other learning path. So like this one, for example, is a little bit longer. It takes about 28 hours. It gives you a little bit of description on what is the course about, when it was published or updated, and you can save it if you don't want to click right away to the course. Now, for instance, if you don't know exactly in what category or sorry about that, with what topic you can start, you can also search on the bar here, search for skills, subjects, or software. So let's say I click communication. You can find the keyword with other things like business communication, professional communication, corporate. But if you just want to type communication, you can click it here. I'm going to go here where it says social media communication and see what are the courses that they have. So there is a lot. There is over 6,000 results. That's a lot. So maybe I can, again, filter by time. And now it went down to 108 results for social media communications. And we're going to see the same. So here you don't see exactly from which topic came or category, like technology or business or creative. They're all filtered under communication. And there is many, which is so nice. All right. So we learned these two. I'm gonna go back to home. And as you build as you learn and do courses and do things, this main page is gonna change with your own things. It's very customized. It's like loading. It's gonna start relating things that you might like, or things that if you learn one course, maybe a preview of another that is similar. So that's actually pretty cool. Here also there's a lot of news, like things that they're being published like 2 months ago or like a month ago. So that's the homepage. It's not loading here, but again, here I can see like something that I have in progress. If I click here, things that I might save. And also here you can set your weekly goal. So if I click here where it says set a goal, it's very slow today. It's kind of. Okay, it's very slow today. But here you can actually set the goal on how much or how much you want to learn a day or a week or a month. So it's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna go back to the main menu and I'm gonna click in my learning. And here you can see something that I already started, that it takes about 41 minutes. I have 30 minutes left to see. Things that I save, in this case I haven't saved anything, but if I save videos for watch later, I can add them here. My collections, same thing. You can create a new collection. Learning history. So under my learning, you can find all these different tabs related to your specific learning. And again, it's a little bit slow. Okay, perfect. All right, so in this case, for example, I watched this course, I think was like last week. Be the manager people won't leave. So it's already here, like completed. And if I click here in the 3 dots, I can add it to the collection. I can download the certificate or I can remove. So I'm gonna show you this one because it's really cool. So download certificate. I apologize. I don't know, like this is a kind of more technical issue than, not sure why. Okay, so here, the certificate. LinkedIn Learning Certificate, I'm gonna click and I can download as a PDF. You can also share it, and also like if you're using the app and you wanna share it with another platform or with someone else, you can. So I'm gonna download it and open it. And there you go. Here's the certificate from LinkedIn Learning. Okay, I'm gonna go back. And it doesn't let me share from here, but I know that from the phone you can actually share it. It gives you the option to share it to like a friend or a platform or by email or things like that. Skills. This is the stuff that I was talking about when you sign up for first time. These are like all the things that I put that I'm interested in. So that's why in the homepage, it's going to show you or filter by some of these categories. But you can also add more categories. Like let's say I'm interested in databases. I can add it here. Or design. I can add it here. So, and if you, let's say I'm not really into, I don't know, I like everything. Well, let's say for instance, I'm not really into video editing. I can just delete it. Or databases, or not, I'm into databases, but let's say auto recording, I can delete it. So it's gonna be up to you how many skills are you like interested in, but it doesn't hurt that if you put many or less, because you always can go back to the browse and search or research by skills. Questions?
I don't see any questions as of yet, but thank you for answering the question about getting the library card.
Yeah, of course. All right, so we went through here my learning. Notifications, there's other things that you can do. It kind of, okay. You had to just refresh, but I don't think this is probably something that they're working on today. I would say maybe the platform is working on some edits or something, updates, and that's why it's giving us that error, but usually it's not like that. So, okay. So here are the notifications. I have everything on, but you can actually turn it off if you want. This is based on like recommendations from your organization, network activity, feature discovery. So if you don't want any notifications at all, you can just turn them off, or you can turn off some of them. That is gonna be a personal preference. All right. Before I go here where it says me, I just wanna touch base here on the language, because there is like about 7-8 languages that you can choose from, and you can learn in different languages. Like, for example, I'm a Spanish speaker as well, so I'm really curious on, okay, other videos or other things in Spanish. So you can learn on all these different languages. And that's, I think, is really good. Okay, I'm gonna click here where it says me, and then you can see here New Haven Free Public Library. So we have access through the library. If you're trying to have like, we have the New Haven Free Public Library as an account. But what I want to mention is like, you can also have your personal account that you can pay like a monthly membership or an annual membership. And that's what I'm saying. We're really lucky. We have the New Haven Free Public Library giving us access to this amazing platform. All right, here you can see again my learning. You can go from here, but you can also see here in progress, save, collections, learning history, skills, and other things that you can do as well. Language settings, help center, and sign out. Under help center, you can also find some videos or some ways to do certain things. So if you're looking for more help, you can also click here in help center. How are we doing with the time? We good?
We're doing great with time. Yeah. We have at least, we started a little bit later, so I'm going to give us until like about 10:15 if we need it.
Okay. We got the only thing, I mean, we pretty much covered everything, but now I want to just jump into a course and show you a little bit more around there. So I'm going to go back to communication, social media, and I'm going to pick a video that obviously we probably not going to see the whole thing, but I want to show you how it's designed and how it's structured. Let's see. Let's click on this one. Introduction to social media strategy. I don't know what he's doing there.
Oh, it's just, yeah, it feels, it's just taking a tiny bit of time.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna close the other windows so I don't need. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, perfect. All right, so this is a way you're gonna see any course or training that you may pick. Again, you have some information here, like how many hours it's gonna take, how many elements or items are in this course, a little bit of description, and things that you're gonna learn, build, or establish. Again, you can always save it here if you want. So you can find the Easy on My Learning tab. And then from here, you will see all the sections. And I'm gonna click here.
My personal
I'm gonna show you a little bit more about the design. So here is the video. You can turn on the show captions if you want. There is other settings here, like the quality, another shortcuts. If you wanna continue play between videos or you wanna stop. If you want the full screen, you can also skip ahead or skip back. The overview, the skills that you're gonna be covering, how many minutes it's gonna take this video, how many learners like this content, or how many learners or people start this course. Notebook, and this is something that I also like. I'm personally a note taker all the way. So if you don't want to take in like piece of paper or anything like that, you can go ahead here as you watch the course and take your notes here. So I think it's also has a lot of value. And then you can have the notes for each video later. And the transcript. So you can also read, and I think this is also helpful for ADA accommodations or someone that wants to just read it maybe instead of watching it. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this one so we can see a little bit of the quality, a little bit of the sound. Let me know if you can hear it.
My personal elevator pitch, or what I call mantra, is empower people. So with 2 words, I like to describe why I think I exist. I want to empower people with my writing, empower people with my speaking, empower people with my evangelism, sometimes even an investment. But at the end of my life, I want to be known as a person who empowered others.
And see, as I was listening to the video, I could take notes as well.
Right. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so something also that I like here is on the side, on the contents, as we watch each part of the course or take it, each part, it's gonna give us a check mark, like, oh, we already did it. It's done. So I think that's cool as well. And then if you feel like that is like, let's say for all the introduction, maybe, I don't know, this part, economic bubbles and providing value are the ones that you want to remember or you want to save or you want to keep a note of, you can save them as well. So I can save this one here, kind of like a bookmark, and say, okay, from this training, I really want to, if I need to go back, I really want to watch this one again, I'm going to save it here to remember that this was important. Bonus on social media. You can also close them. Like there's two main things. So you can open them or close.
I wrote The Art of Social Media with Peg Fitzpatrick, and it was her idea. She pounded on me for 6 months to write it. I said, no, I don't want to write it. There's a lot of information about social media. The world doesn't need another book about social media. But finally, one day I decided, wow, I get asked the same question so many times, and all these experts are saying things that I just can't agree with. All the experts say, never repeat your tweets. I'm repeating my tweets 3 times in 24 hours, and I know it works. So one day I just said, okay, so let's write the book. Let's just try to write the best book ever written for social media. And I think we pulled it off. I think.
Okay, perfect. Something else that you can see here is that you can export your notes. So maybe after you finish the training, or you can export everything here. Any questions? I think I kind of cover everything. You can also like hide the content, like the index here. and just watch the videos in full screen. You can share it, or you can add it to your content. So those are the other two more things that you can do. I'm gonna go back to home, and like you see here, now it shows me that I have 2 things in progress. I achieve few more minutes or 2 minutes out of my 30 minutes daily that I set up for my goals. And if I click on save, I did save these 2 videos now, so they're showing here as well. Save. I did save these 2 videos now, so they're showing here as well. Save. I did save these 2 videos now, so they're showing here as well. Save. I did save these 2 videos. Okay, any questions?
No, I did. There was one comment, though, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so there is a question. So, do other library systems in Connecticut have these programs? So I know sometimes there's like partnerships, or the libraries will communicate to each other. So that's a good question, because the other piece of this that's really interesting, and not just for grown-ups, but so many young people want to start businesses or have a passion for coding and making games or apps. And so as parents and educators, it's wonderful to have somewhere to go that is vetted. So this is someplace that's other than like YouTube channels, where it seems like it's a different type of system where these type of instructional videos are better, opposed to getting like, just Gabby said, stabs in the dark.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I mean, just from the quality and the sound and the video, you can tell that it's they put a lot of effort in putting these courses together, and they have updated content all the time. And it's like, to become an instructor, I was actually looking at the bottom here, become an instructor. There is quite a bit of like things that you need to do. It's not like, okay, I just post my video
and post the video and that's it.
Yeah. There is a little bit more information that you had to fill up an application, and there's a little bit of the topics that you might be learn, and you had to like kind of fill up all these, and then they might reach to you and go from there. So it has a little bit of like a filter on who is teaching these courses, and that gives you a little bit of like credibility in terms of, okay, is someone that knows, is someone that has experience, or is someone that so I hope that answered the question. But yeah, it's a little bit, it's really high quality, the stuff that is here.
And then I think the other thing too is to make sure like people can check with their local libraries to see if they have.
Yes, actually, I know. I'm not sure now. It was like this shift from lynda.com to LinkedIn Learning. And I know there was like some talks with different libraries about it. So it's just check with your library and see if they have it, or if they might have it later on, or how you can get access to this platform if your library doesn't have it.
Perfect.
Yes. It's kind of loading here, but it usually shows me here on the bottom like the videos that I might like, or the courses that I might like or I might interested in. But it's not showing them now. All right, so it was kind of like short, but I think I showed the whole platform.
No, that was perfect, actually. Perfect timing. And we had some definitely very interested parties that were really engaged and find this as a really wonderful resource. I find it as a really wonderful resource as well. And especially since we have, there's 2 cohorts that are going to be coming up. One in the organization that I work in, which I work out of Known Co-working, and that's at 139 Orange Street. But we have our second cohort starting very soon. Thank you for, I'm going to switch myself over. So there's a cohort starting very soon at Known, the third in the Knownpreneur cohort. But then there's also the Make to Sell cohort program that's coming up, which we do have a little time. So if you want to go through that, please feel free to do that. But to finish my thought, I was thinking about it from the perspective of kind of having supplemental learning. So we have each cohort has their classes, right? And then from there, and then we hold separate classes throughout with the library. The library does a great job of holding seminars and classes and that sort of thing. But then to continue that education, to dig deeper, to kind of like move around more broadly, have the New Haven Free Public Library having that, providing that access to LinkedIn Learning and to the other tools that are available.
Yeah, no, I know. And I'm just thinking right now an idea that the library can do as well for these cohorts. We can actually create some of the courses and maybe set up a list of small business related trainings or courses that we recommend for the people in the cohort. So I think that can be something that we can do.
That's perfect. Okay, so do you want to just really quickly show people as well while we're online how to get over to the Make to Sell application?
Yes, of course. So I'm gonna share one more time my screen.
Share your screen.
Which I turned off, but I'm gonna put it back on. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I can bring it. There we go.
Awesome. Okay. So for the ones that are listening now, I'm gonna go. We are in the main website, NHFPL.org. I'm gonna go for you, Ives Square, and this is kind of like the main page. And here on the left, we can find Make to Sell application, which I'm gonna click. It gives us a little bit overview of, okay, turn your online business into a reality. There is going to be also incentives for the people in the cohort as they actually progress and do the trainings. This time for the second cohort, we are a little bit more prepared. So we do have the schedule of all the classes that we're going to be teaching. And I think that's good to know because before you apply, you can kind of have an idea of, okay, is this something that I can do on the times or not? And mark your calendar already all the way from March to June. And these are the classes that we're teaching. Product development, getting started with Etsy, branding and marketing, which I think you're teaching that one, right? With
branding and marketing. Yeah, I'm teaching that one with Rick Callahan of Creative. So shout out to Rick Callahan of Creative. And then Chris Tonsky of Fusion is teaching a few of these classes. And I think Raheem Nelson, if he's listening, I'm giving a shout out to him as well. He's teaching, I think he's teaching I don't know which one he's teaching. I'm going to be quiet now. He's teaching one of these classes or the supplement.
Are we teaching all these classes? Yes.
I can't remember. Well, because, the thing is that you bring the professionals in. Oh, and then Wanda Carlson is teaching about business insurance.
Oh, yeah. All right. So there's more information here. Applications are due 11:59 p.m. on January 28th. So we have still a couple more weeks. And then you can click here where it says apply now, and it's gonna bring you directly to the application, and then it's gonna take about 7 to 10 minutes, depends on how much information you add. But you should go just like a kind of like a job application. Click next, and then you go from here. So
Yay.
that's application. Yeah.
And then while we're on here, just one more thing, and then we can say goodbye. Since you have the library website up, can you just very quickly go through how people can get a hold of me?
Yes, of course.
As my
I was
officer?
gonna do it. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
So
here,
do
Miss
that
Julia.
right now, probably for like another week or so. I'm holding office hours, but I'm holding them on Zoom exclusively.
Okay.
So, yep. Okay. And then I'll let you.
So yeah, so EIR is Julia, Julia Gambale. And here are the office hours: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 11:30 to 1:30, 6 to 8, and 2 to 4. And if you want to sign up for her hours, you can click here where it says currently. And I'm sorry, I didn't show how I got here. So I'm going to go back to for you, I square.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it properly. So I'm going to click here, EIR, CIR. So right next to all is kind of in the middle, like the digital toolbox, EIR, CIR, and make to sell application. So I'm going to click here. And this is a page for the EIR and also our CIR, Teresa Newsom. She's the creative in residence. And Julia, the entrepreneur in residence. So I can click here in this link where it says currently. And it's going to bring us to her office hours that you can sign up for. And then here in blue are the times that she's available, like this week and the following week.
Perfect.
And I'm not sure if it goes all the way to February already, but here you can see the other hours as well. And if I click in a day that I like, I can choose the time, confirm, and then enter some basic information. And here you can again see when it is and where, or if it's going to be through Zoom or not. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Once again, thank you so much for joining me to go through another one of the platforms that are available on the New Haven Free Public Library's website. Is it still the digital toolbox? And then there's a couple of ways to get to those particular platforms.
Yes.
So
yes, so this is under the digital toolbox, but you also can access from the e-resources.
Yeah, from e-resources as well. And again, we are so lucky to have this available to all of us in New Haven. I'm going to send this video over to you, Celeste, and then the video will also be available on Known's Facebook page, on YouTube, on Digital Media Sync, and then I'll have it on the nhvknown.com website as well. Thank you so much again. And I hope
thank you. My pleasure. I love doing this. So thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.